We had such a great time at Evergrow Farm at the party that Brett Kissel was at. We had an amazing time. The cowboy hats was such a great bonus, and I tell you, it was really a lot of fun. So unfortunately, I know a lot of you couldn't be there, but next time, let's hope that this COVID thing will be over with. And speaking of that, why I'm taking the time out to talk to you here is that this is where I've been working for the past year and a half, since March of 2020. I've loved to travel, as everyone knows in the company, and I really miss it, but hopefully one day in the next, hopefully a few months or so, that we'll be back to somewhat normal, that we can do some traveling and get to meet everybody and all of our suppliers around the world again. Anyway, here I live in Cobourg, Ontario with my wife, Catherine. We have 4 lovely children, 3 that are married, and we have 1 grandchild who is, her name is Elizabeth. She's 3 years old. Most of our procurement team, or my procurement team has met Elizabeth, and we have 1 on the way. And we're so blessed that everybody's healthy and safe. So one of the things too is that I'm very thankful for is my tenure here at Carleton One. I've been here 10 years. I've had a multitude of jobs, but I've been in procurement now for the past 5-6 years now, I believe. And I've loved every minute of it. I want to thank Rob Purdy for the opportunity. It's been a real great ride, and sometimes I have to pinch myself for some of the things that we've done and some of the things that we're doing, and it's such a great pleasure to be part of it. But what makes this whole thing come together is really the procurement team. I am so proud of them that most of them have been with us for at least 8 or 9 years. Some of them, most everybody has been with us for at least 3 years, and I couldn't be happier or prouder than the team that we have here in procurement at GRS. Anyway, I thought what I'd do is I give you a little small picture of the building, let you know what the building looks like, where we work, where we're supposed to be working, and also the team that was involved in the first summit in 2019. And I know that they would love to introduce themselves, so without further ado, please go ahead, and thank you very much.
Hi everyone, my name is Isabel. I'm lucky to be working for Global Regard Solution as Procurement Coordinator. I cover the region of Latin America and Mexico. I've been working for Global Regard Solution for months now. I live in Mexico City, and due to our upcoming holiday season, we have these decorations due to our Mexican Independence Day. My favorite hobbies are practicing Krav Maga, playing basketball.
Y'all ready for this?
Learning languages. Salut à tous, je suis mexicaine. Hablo español, inglés, francés y alemán. Danke alle für Ihre Aufmerksamkeit. Traveling.
What's your name?
My name is Emily LeVictoire. What's your name?
My name is Vera. What's your job?
My job is the Digital Products and Services Procurement Manager for Global Rewards Solutions. I manage all of our non-merchandise rewards internationally.
How long have you worked at the GRS?
I've worked for GRS for almost 7 years. I started in October of 2014 over in the operations side of things. I've worn lots of hats that have moved over to the procurement side about 3 or 4 years ago, shortly after someone came on the scene.
You live?
I live in Toronto, Ontario, Canada. Where do you live?
What's your favorite part of living in Ontario?
My favorite part about living in Ontario is living both in one of the biggest cities in the world, but also having access to incredible places nearby to go camping and hiking.
What do you like to do when you're not at work?
When I'm not at work? Am I ever not at work? Doesn't seem like. I like to be a mom. I love to garden. I like to cook. And we love to go camping and hiking and spend as much time outdoors as we can. I also love to sing. I've been singing with Choir, based in Toronto for about a decade. Really miss it during the COVID shutdowns and hope to get back to singing in person with my friends again soon. Bye. Thanks. You want to say bye?
Bye.
Hi, my name is Samantha Malsick. I'm the Canadian Supplier Relations Manager at Global Reward Solutions. I've been at the company since February 2021, and I'm really enjoying getting to know all the different teams and just the culture that is Carleton One Engagement. It's a truly unique company to work for, and I'm enjoying every minute of it. I am located in a town called Innisfil, which is about an hour and a half north of Toronto, Ontario, Canada. A really cool landmark about where I live would be the CN Tower that is based in Toronto. It stands at 553.3 meters tall, and it's known around the world. It's seen in movies, commercials, and that's kind of what gets our town recognized. That's what our landmark is known for the area. When I'm not working, I love to be really active. I love to try all the new gyms and different types of exercise classes that are available in our area. We just had an F45 open in Barrie, so I've been doing that recently. I also love to go for hikes up in the towns north of the city. In Collingwood area, there's some really good hiking trails where you can see scenic caves and waterfalls. So I really enjoy doing that with my family.
G'day from Melbourne, Australia. My name's Rick Matthews, and as you can tell from my accent, I'm not originally from here. I'm originally from the Toronto area and have been with Carleton Group over what I call two tours of duties for about 20 years now. I currently run the Asia Pacific operations for GRS, working with the team here from India to Japan and down here into Australia. So just want to give you a bit of sense of me. So let me put my Australian rules football gear on, and I'll take you through a couple of pics and info to give you a sense of who I am and what I'm about. So our family moved down to Melbourne, Australia in 2014, and we've loved it. And so you know, it's prawn on a barbie, not shrimp. Melbourne itself is a spectacular city full of the river, the shoreline, spectacular Victorian historical architecture, and of course, how do you ignore the reality of Australian wildlife? Beyond that, there's some spectacular local places to go, such as Uluru here, an iconic centre of Australia. The occasional bit of travel is one of the perks of the job, whether it's to Bangkok here to meet a possible new supplier, to Shanghai to review our teams, and wherever possible, it's great to meet up with your colleagues to travel with them. So that's actually Nathan in the background spoiling me for burgers. Rabu and I getting out to Shanghai and Kuala Lumpur to meet with some new suppliers and possible clients, and of course, Catherine, who I've traveled with probably the most. Occasionally, some of your colleagues come to visit you where we are. I'm a level 2 snowboard instructor in Canada, but really haven't been able to do much. So I've tried to replace it here with what's available, and that's getting back into sailing. I've really enjoyed getting back on a crew and racing out in the bay. Well, I hope that gave you a quick insight into who Rick is, and wish you a good night from the back deck of my house.
Well, my name is Raghu, by the way. I live in India, south part of India. The city is called Chennai. So if at all you happen to visit here, feel free to reach out to me. I can probably be your guide as well. I am part of the procurement team, by the way. I help Jim and Rick with their expeditions in the APAC region. And about myself, I can be a bit straightforward. There are times when I can be diplomatic as well, depending upon the situation. But normally you would notice me making comments only when it's absolutely needed. There are cultural differences, so I don't want to offend anyone. That's just me, by the way. And I am clumsy at times. At least my wife would agree upon that particular statement of mine. Love my long drives in my car, love my cup of coffee first thing in the morning, and I can, what you could have N number, no problems there. And also, I believe that a banana a day keeps the doctor away. At least that applies in my life. A football fanatic, by the way. A strong supporter of the football club Arsenal. Arsenal club plays in the English Premier League, so we fans are called the Gooners. So if at all you are a Gooner, part of the Gooner family, I would have to have a conversation with you. Love my drink on a Friday night, probably a pint or two. Probably that's the only time me and Kevin will probably get along as well. Just jokes, Kevin. See you all. Bye bye.
Hi, I am Nicole Davique from Chile, from South America. I look after Latin America and Caribbean region. I live in Chile, in the mountains, in a little village called Las Trancas. What I like to do when I'm not working, I like traveling, and also I love being out in the mountains. Depends of the time of the year is what I'm doing out there.
Hello, my name is Rena. I have a bachelor's degree in business administration. I am originally from Syria and moved to Jordan after marriage. I am a mother of 3 kids, Basma 17, Basil 11, and Pascal 10 years old. I love my family. My kids are my heart and soul, so the time I spend with them is the asset of my life. I am managing the supply chain and vendor relations for Turkey, Middle East, and Africa. I have joined GRS family in September 2014 and lucky of being part of such an amazing team, global procurement team, which enhanced my experience and knowledge over these 7 years. I am a person who loves adventures, pretty much into cooking, enjoy traveling and seeing new places. I love music and singing is a passion for me. I live in Amman, Jordan, where we have one of the 7 wonders of the world, which is Petra, and the lowest point on earth, Dead Sea. You are all welcome to come to Jordan.
Hey everybody, this is Nathan. I'm the Vendor Relationship Manager for Europe. I have been with the Carlton One family for almost 15 years now. I like Disneylands, and I've been to every Disneyland around the world, and I've been to some more than once. And I've decided to bring my kids here today.
Hi! I'm Emma, and this is my sister Harriet.
On a wet day to Paris to show you how much that we love Disneyland. I live in Amsterdam. Amsterdam's probably most famous for its canals, its bicycles, the fact that there's more bicycles than people, its windmills, its tulips, its clogs, the red light district, and its coffee shops, which makes it the #1 tourist destination in Europe for any bucks or hens nights that happen. And probably the last two is the weather and the food. The weather and the fact that most of the country is below sea level, so there's nothing to actually stop any rain or wind getting to us.
What's your favorite Dutch food?
Ooh.
Well, let me tell you, Green Penguins, there is a land that flavor forgot, and it's called the Netherlands.
Yes, it is.
And the food and the fact that the food is really horrible.
Why, hello you. My name is Garrett Zinn from Global Reward Solutions, and I am the United States Supplier Manager. Won't you join me for a little stroll through a slice of paradise I like to call the city where I currently am? In the lee of a picturesque ridge lies a small unpretentious city known as Toronto. Toronto is considered a concrete jungle, but fun fact, did you know that 25% of its land is made up of forest coverage? No small feat for a North American city. Did someone say fine dining? Bumpkins has definitely been described as fine. Hello, Min. I will have the miso black cod.
We don't have that.
More like it. You're sold out. When it comes to my favorite recipe to cook, and that is lasagna. The next step is to fold in the cheese. What does that mean? What does fold in the cheese mean? You fold it in? I understand that, but how do you fold it in? Do you fold it in half like a piece of paper? Do you drop it in the pot, or what do you do? Garrett, I can't show you everything. Okay, well, can you at least show me one thing? Here's what you do. You just fold it in. Okay, I don't know how to fold in broken cheese like that. Garrett, then I don't know how to be any clearer. You just take that thing in your... If you say fold it in one more time, it says fold it in. Well, this is your recipe. You fold in the cheese. And just like that, you fold in the cheese. And you have a perfect lasagna.
You bought it at the store.